Good morning and welcome back to the channel. Today is September 5th. It's a Sunday. Today's going to be a horror pack unboxing. Um, what it is it's basically 8 mystery titles that you get from HorrorPack. This happens to be the month of August. Let's get started on what I got. And also, hope everybody has been having a good weekend. It is Labor Day weekend. Just stay responsible. Not only are we fighting COVID and the variant out there, but people like to drink on this weekend. I'm not knocking that. If that's your thing, that's your thing. But let's please stay safe out there and just come home in one piece, okay? Because got a lot of friends and viewers out there that watch this channel. I'd hate to have anything happen to you. I don't drink. Not that that makes me better or anything, but I've just never really liked alcohol. But let's stay safe out there. And like I say, I want to see these guys around for a long, long time. So let's get started on what I got this morning. Right off the top here, I already opened them just to save a little time. These are the kind of boxes I get from them. I don't know if everybody gets these kind of boxes, but that's what I got. And I'm sorry if I sound a little like off today. I'm dealing with a little bit of a sore throat and a little bit of a cold. I don't know if it's could be allergies. I don't know. My son got really sick this weekend. He doesn't have COVID. He had a COVID test. He's not sick in that way, but he has been coughing quite a bit. And I think I might have got a little bit of what he has, but I'm not like he is yet. But I'm gonna have to get something or it'll get worse. But let's get started. Right off the top here is a Blu-ray from Paramount Pictures. Everybody should know this one. I seen this one in the theater. The Devil Inside. I'll never forget this one because the mother was like, "Connect the cuts, connect the cuts." You know what I mean? Like it was very creepy. And then when she screams out, I'll never forget that in the theater because it's like I think he just blew the speaker in the left subwoofer. She was really creepy in that scene. This gets a lot of hate, but honestly, I had fun with it. I liked it. It's rated R, and it was directed by William Brent Bell, and it comes in a 5.1 Dolby Digital. Says it's from 2012 and it clocks in at 83 minutes. Really not a lot to say about this one. You either liked it or you didn't, that kind of thing. I didn't really see too many people in the middle on it. They either liked it or loved it or hated it. But I'm in the boat where I loved it, but I get it if people didn't like it at all. But I'm a sucker for these kind of like found footage kind of films. And then one I've seen the cover for before, but I don't think I've ever seen it in Blu-ray. It stars Julia Sarah Stone and Landon Liboiron. Cinematic intelligence elevated above your average fright flick from Rue Morgue. This is a Raven Banner release and an Anthony Scott Burns film. Little hard to read it the way it's written. It's game. I think it says game true. A little tough. See there what I mean? It's like really hard to. I get what they're going for. They're getting for a unique look, but kind of marketing wise, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, yeah, you can see it if you study it, but I don't know. Marketing wise, I don't think it was too good of an idea to do it. But they're calling this stylish and creepy. It was made in Canada as well for regions A, B, and C. 105 minutes on this one. Try to see if I can find a director. I'm not gonna try to read the director. The writing is so little, but it's Game True. That's from yeah, Raven Banner and Tribeca Film and so on. But don't have this one. Glad to have it. Here's a look at the back. I don't know if I showed the back of the last one either, but Game True. And then one I already have. I believe I have the Blu-ray that has all three of the movies on it. It's the original Cloverfield. It's from Bad Robot and Paramount Pictures. Clock's in at 84 minutes. Everybody pretty much loves this one from what I've ever seen. I'm sure does have its not haters, but you know, people that didn't really care for it too much. I don't like to call it that because you know, everybody has a right to an opinion. It's not really hating. If you don't like something, you don't like it. Well, it's 2008 and it's PG-13 and it is directed by Matt Reeves. But like I say, I have all three already. I was able to find one that had at Big Lots. I had all three movies on it, even the latest one that went to Netflix, the Paradox, Cloverfield Paradox, I think it was called. Pretty happy to have this nonetheless, though. In case, you know, you never know if things are gonna, you know, your original disc might go bad or whatever. But that's Cloverfield, the original one, and I'm gonna cover this up in case it gets offensive to people. This is the HorrorPack number 62, limited edition Blu-ray. It's a Sean Burkett film. I don't know how to do this without. I've seen this one on digital stream. I didn't watch it on there, but I've seen it. I don't know if you can see it too good, but it's don't F in the woods. I'm not gonna say the whole word, obviously, but it's a HorrorPack exclusive. The best movie title that has ever been created, according to Dread Central. After the stress and mental anguish of finals, Alex and her girlfriend Jane trek with a few friends into the woods for a little rest and relaxation. As the group begins to unwind, something in the dark is discovered, a new and intoxicating scent, and a thirst that can't be quenched. It's from Concept Media LLC.com, and it also is written and or directed it and edited by and written by Sean Burkett. So his name's all over this one. I'm sorry about the cover. I can barely see it. All I can see is it's a creature with like these like dark colored eyes. But that's no F in the woods. And you could fill in the rest. Yeah, I think you know what I mean by F in the woods, so I'm not gonna. I don't like to, I'm not trying to get religious or anything, but some people get offended by that word in particular. I don't know why. I mean, it's pretty, rampant in 2021, but people are really politically correct these days, and I don't want to offend anybody. But that's, like I said, in the woods. And that wraps up the Blu-ray for this morning. Let's see what we got in the DVD. I already know what's in here, but because I had to look, I look ahead of time. But the one I already watched because it just had a really nice throwback look to it. Like to the 50s. This a lot of Raven Banner in this August wave for the not Dollar Tree for HorrorPack. Raven Banner releasing presents the Demolisher, a powerful jolting entry in the vigilante genre. 86 minutes on this one, directed by Gabriel Carrere. You can go to Raven Banner Releasing to find out such, on such a title. I ain't gonna really get into it, but it's basically about vigilantism, basically in a city. I guess it's kind of like I might have this actually. Yeah, I think I might have this, but this is a DVD. No, I do have the Demolisher. I think I got a Blu-ray called the Demolisher, if I'm not mistaken, and it had a much different cover. But I'm looking at the back, and it very much looks like the one I got on Hamilton Book. So I now have the Blu-ray and DVD of this. It threw me off because it has a totally different cover. But I'm wondering if I can't. I don't know. I'll probably keep this cover if it has an interchangeable cover. But um, it doesn't go by another cover, and I like the other one better. But I think I'll just keep this one in place if it does have irreversible art. Or reversible art, I should say. But if it does, I'll probably just keep it the way it is. But that's the Demolisher. I don't know how long I said this was, or if I said that. Yeah, I did say how long it was. But it does have quite a bit of special features on it as well for the Demolisher. But I do have it, which I didn't think I did. Now that I look at it, I do have it. And then I got a Dimension Extreme title here. I'm pretty sure I got this too. I think I found this at Big Lots. It's Automaton Transfusion, unrated and undead. One of the best zombie films in decades, from BloodyDisgusting.com. It says BloodyDisgusting.com. Has a slew of special features, a DimensionExtreme.com link on the back. Says it pushes the outer envelope of an on-screen violence, says eSplatter.com. Clock's in at a very short 75 minutes, so if you're looking for a short movie night and you got to get somewhere or get home or go, not get home, but like go somewhere really quick to the store, probably be the movie for you because, you 75 minutes, you can, we'll be over in no time. Or if you got to get up early and you want to pop in something really quick before you go to bed, this is right up your alley. As they're calling it the holy grail of the true independent horror films is Bloody Disgusting. Really good physical site on the internet, bloodydisgusting.com. Although they did ban me over an opinion. I was in a discussion with somebody about Bray Wyatt, and I don't know. I just thought I'm not really going to get into it, but it's something about the design of the mask, and some people got offended by what I said, and I didn't say it in a mean way. I just said something to the effect that I wish he was. Well, let's put it this way: Tom Savini designed Bray Wyatt's mask, and I'm like, that's fine and all, but I just was really disappointed that's all he's up to. Working with, not that that's a bad thing, working with the WWE, but I would rather prefer Tom Savini get involved into more like horror projects like he did in his early days. And I don't know, somebody didn't like what I said. I guess they thought I was bashing Tom Savini. I have no beef with Tom Savini. I love Tom Savini. I wanted more. I want more for him in his career. Is more or less what I was saying. And someone banned me over an opinion, and I do still like the channel, but I don't know if I'll ever post in there again, just because they, if they were to let me back in or whatever. I don't know. It's real childish. I didn't use even profanity or, call anybody names or anything, but I was really offended by being blocked over an opinion. And then next up is The Ring. Before you die, you see The Ring. The best scary movie since The Sixth Sense. You'll have a spooky good time, and I did have a really good time with this at the theater. It's from 2002, 115 minutes, and PG-13. From DreamWorks Pictures as well. Comes to us in Technicolor. It's directed by Gore Verbinski. I like a lot of Gore Verbinski's stuff. I think he does a really good job. I like a number of his stuff. I want to say he did Rango as well. Um, if it's the director I'm thinking of, I think he also did possibly Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm not sure. I'm not real familiar with him, but I know the stuff that I've seen it with him. I have really enjoyed. He gets a lot of detractors and haters, if you will. Like I say, I don't like to say that word, but I do like a lot of his stuff, and I do recommend this director, Gore Verbinski, and that's The Ring. And then finally, I did watch this one. This too is a Raven Banner release. Like I said, a lot of Raven Banner, and on the month of August. Not that that's a bad thing. That's a very I don't know how you want to say it, like a very niche, kind of like a uh, company that is highly touted, and it's not like full. It's not even indie, I don't think, but it's highly touted in my eyes. Like they do a lot of horror and differing subgenres. Not just like all slashers or that kind of thing, but they do a lot of things for the horror industry. And I did see this one. It came from the desert. A very fun film about giant ants. It's a throwback to the 50s. 16 by 9. This is a Canadian release disc too, by the way. It's rated 14A. That kind of tells you it's from Canada. No one, in the United States doesn't have a rating of that kind of thing or system. It clocks in at 90 minutes, like I say. Region 0. It does have a bonus feature of a VFX breakdown and animation and trailer. At times, it kind of feels a little bit like a Tremors mixed with it like a kind of like a 50s throwback. It has BMX bike racing and that kind of thing going on, and these ants are chasing them down. It supposedly was inspired by CinemaWare's cult video game from the 1980s. It came from the desert too, as well. They do a little I don't know if they call it 8-bit video game at the end segment, kind of showing that this was based on that video game. But all in all, this is a really good film. I mean, very tongue in cheek, very fun film. It flew by. I recommend this one. This one I definitely would call an Emporium recommendation if you like your old 50s throwbacks to like giant insects. Kind of has that little bit, minus the military, kind of has that feel to it like a Starship Troopers as well. And a little bit like Eight-Legged Freaks mixed. I guess that's the best description I can give the movie. And, Tremors meets Eight-Legged Freaks meets Starship Troopers meets the 50s. That's pretty much basically what this is. But I highly recommend it. And that wraps up my horror pack for the month of August. I hope everybody likes the month of August, or if you're on the fence about it, but you like it for one movie and you think, well, geez, maybe I'll end up getting something like that. It came from the desert. That's kind of like up some people's alley. They like 50s inspired films. That's what HorrorPack does for you. You never know what you're gonna get. Much like uh, Forrest Gump, you never know what you're gonna get. But that's my haul from the HorrorPack for the 8 titles for the month of August. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Stay safe out there. And I'll be back in the month of September for HorrorPack. And I apologize about being a little under the weather. It's just one of those things. I don't think it's COVID related, but I'm just going to have to keep an eye on it to make sure, because I am not vaccinated. I'm not really for the vaccination. No knock on anybody that got it. I do understand why you'd want it too. But take care on this Sunday. And have a good rest of your Labor Day weekend. Stay safe, and I'll be back again, everybody. See you later. Bye.